We're in the home stretch of the hard times. We took a hard left, but we're all right.
Welcome to our very first ever remote open house. My name is Marsha Stone, and I'm the founder of DRC Healthcare and serve as the Chief Strategy Officer. We are so glad that you are here with us to celebrate this fantastic facilities expansion. It's hard to believe that a little over 2 short years ago, in May 2018, we opened the doors for Makana Path with room for 20 souls. Almost immediately, our whole program was full to the brim with people ready and willing to dig deep and get wild. What an amazing, albeit unexpected time when in the midst of our celebrating, we all quickly realized we would need to expand and that the expansion would be sooner rather than later. Fast forward to today, where we have completed the expansion and are excited to double our ability to serve here at Makana Path. Here with me today are Mandy Baker, Chief Clinical Officer, and Joe Roller, Executive Director for Makana Path. Welcome, Mandy, and welcome, Joe.
Thanks, Marsha. Good to be here.
So I'm going to set the stage. The year was 2016-ish, and DRC had been operating aftercare and sober living systems for about 10 years at that point. And we were starting to notice a trend among the people that were struggling and relapsing and talking about it amongst ourselves. And we really realized that the two main areas that we were seeing trouble with our clients were with trauma that had been unprocessed and some type of attachment disorder. You guys remember when we first started talking about that?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Marsha, we've been having those conversations for probably 6 months before we even began to really think about the Makana Path property. We knew that, we were doing a great job, but they still weren't really thriving, and that they were getting tripped up over some of these issues around particularly relationships and money and interacting with their family as sober people. And we noticed that they were struggling. And when Joe joined the team, we really started to kind of vet that idea out and, kind of figure out what was going on.
Yeah, it was really cool. I think it was the coolest thing was like our first conversation kind of gave birth, so to speak, to the curriculum. But then we threw a bunch of ideas around, and when we finally settled on ideas, it was like, oh wait, we actually talked about all these topics in our first meeting.
Right.
It was perfect. It was like meant to be from the jump.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what was the goal for you when we first started to think about adding a shorter, more intensive program to the DRC healthcare offerings?
Well, the goal is really to do something new, something that maybe other parts of the industry were doing in pieces, but nobody had put it all together yet.
Love it. And Joe, like Mandy was saying before, when you joined the team, it sort of added, the secret sauce or secret space to what we had been thinking of and dreaming about. And so one of the things that when I think about Joe Roller, Executive Director at Makana Path, I always think about clinical intuition. And so my question for you is, can you explain sort of your vision and the clinical intuition that you used when really working with Mandy and I'm sure working a lot of the time by yourself in your own thought process about how to make Makana so different and so successful?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is wanting to change the way people view the world, view themselves, view others, and that's kind of like a underlining thing was trauma and these unhealthy relationships and things like that we're teaching people how to work through, and that's a gift in itself if they can do 21 days and walk out of here and then the way they view their self is completely shifted, the way they view the world is completely shifted. And the driving force behind that is helping people identify what their core beliefs are that result from a lot of these experiences and how to not only recognize them but start to reshape them. And because the thing is especially with CBTs, it's if I change the way I think, then I change the way I feel, and I change the way I show up. And that kind of matches perfectly with the idea of the psychic change with recovery. And that's our biggest vision there. Is if we can accomplish that, it's a game changer for people.
One of the most poignant things that you ever said to me was, Marsha, it's not really about the trauma. It's about the narrative that people have developed and based their life choices on. for the rest of their life. Lots of times when addictions involved. So Mandy, back to you. You've been in this business for a very long time.
Yes, I have.
Were you surprised when we started to really look at how effective Makana Path is, especially from an outcome?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. There have been so many surprises with Makana. I mean, I think even as Joe was doing the bulk of the lifting on the curriculum, there were times when we looked at that curriculum and were kind of surprised at what came together in it. And one of the things that is so incredible to me is our recent data analysis that we did with a third-party research scientist about 2 weeks ago showed that the 3-week stay at Makana was exceeding the effectiveness of 50 other programs that we benchmarked against.
Okay, so last question for you. Well, first of all, 2 questions. How excited are you about this expansion, first of all? And second of all, what do people need to know about Makana Path? We're making this video so that we can send it out in an open house to people that we'd love to do business with. What do they need to know about Makana Path?
First of all, I mean, I'm super excited. You know, we're gonna have way more room. You know, also we're gonna have a gym this time. You know, which we've had fitness the whole time, but we're gonna be able to expand on that. You know, it's just, and when we're working with people, we're working with their mind, their body, their spirit, you know, and their health. And I think that's going to make the whole package just so much better.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that. And then, you know, the first Makana is amazing. Like, we've had so much good stuff there, but the property was, like you said, a little. You know, we outgrew it very fast. Right. And it's amazing that people have done the work they've done with, like, kind of being in those kind of confined spaces. But we made it work, and so I think it's just going to make everybody way more comfortable, and that's going to help a lot with, like, their ability to grow and heal. So yeah, I just think that, you know, what they need to know is it's going to be a very unique experience, and you're going to get a lot out of it. And one of the beautiful things with the gift of Makana is that we don't really hold secrets, right? Everybody walks out of our program with like a blueprint on how to work through trauma, how to work through attachment issues, relationship issues. You know, we're not holding all the cards. We're absolutely giving them everything they need to do that moving forward.
Makana mean? Well, Makana is the Hawaiian word for gift. And here at Makana Path, we know that life is a gift, and we are so grateful to be able to celebrate this fact with you, our friends, our referral sources, our clients, and our team here on the ground each and every day. Thank you.
Thanks, Marsha, and thanks to the entire BRC healthcare team who made this Makana Path facility happen. This construction project, conceived and completed in 6 months, is the first external manifestation of the BRC growth strategy. The execution of this project is impressive and made even more so considering it was completed entirely during the age of Corona. BRC has a time-tested formula of aligning a clinical need with operational excellence and capital growth expertise and resources. Stay tuned for what's next. Whether it's a new campus for Spearhead Lodge, expanding our ability to locate all national administrative resources on the Parsons Road campus, or bringing BRC healthcare to different parts of the country, the rest of this year and the first half of 2021 is going to bring real change to our staff, our patients, and our organization. I'm really excited.
When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the pain could peel, the glass could shatter, let it rain.